Hey guys, so I'm going to start doing a new series of videos within this channel called Channel Reviews, and it's just basically when I talk about a channel that I like on YouTube. And, I probably won't do many that I dislike because I don't watch much of anything that I dislike. But I'm going to start out with the first one that we're going to do. I've done similar videos to this. Like, I did one on Sam Sater, I did one on Gavin McInnes, but they weren't focused on their YouTube channels. It was just more about them as people. So I'm going to do some videos about people's YouTube channels. And the first one I'm going to do is uh, on a channel that has been recently X'd, that was recently taken off of YouTube because of uh, controversial things that the person says. And of course, I'm talking about dun 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 Owen Benjamin, of course. The guy is just, in my opinion, he's a brilliant man and very honest. And if you want to keep my attention, those are pretty much the only two factors that need to be in play. I need honesty, and I need for you to be able to somewhat keep my attention. Now, Owen Benjamin, I don't agree with him on everything. I don't agree with really anyone on everything that I've met, at least. Uh, Owen Benjamin is a quote unquote flat earther, and he believes some things about space and the sun that I don't really agree with. That's the only thing that I really have heard him say that I disagree with completely. Though, I mean, like, his interpretation of reality doesn't have to be completely in sync with mine. I think it's good to listen to people that you disagree with. Because, if you only hear things that you agree with, how boring is that? I want there to be alternatives to my perception. So, Owen Benjamin is a great person to listen to if you just need uh, alternatives to what you're hearing all the time. Because it seems like a lot of the time with in these conservative circles or leftist circles, you get a lot of the same opinions just regurgitated to and like shoved down your throat constantly. And you're not going to get that from Owen Benjamin. He might tell you something that that you already knew, but you'll probably get somewhat of a new understanding or a different spin on the topic if you're hearing about it from Owen Benjamin. He doesn't just talk about stuff to talk about it. That's another thing that I really like about the guy. He is a comedian first and foremost, but he encourages people to stay sober and to not watch pornography and to get married and live monogamous lifestyles. And he does it all while staying hilarious. And I think that's a true sign of a talented comedian if you can stand for all these moral things and all these good wholesome things and still be hilarious. That's a good sign that you are a funny person. And I mean, Owen Benjamin is one of my heroes, literally. Like, I would follow that dude into war. I would vote for him. If he will never run for president, but I would totally vote for him. Mm, He was probably kicked off of YouTube um, for saying something anti-Semitic. Though the day that he was kicked off of YouTube, I watched his stream from that day, and it was very uplifting, and it was about not hurting people and uh, just not taking the ticket. Basically, is what that's his way of saying not giving in to people's terms or conditions. So you don't have to agree to the terms and conditions before you download a browser or whatever it is. But there are that is basically a nonstop event in everyone's life. You have to agree to something before someone can really fuck you over. And if you don't accept those terms, usually those people will leave you alone. I think that's a lot of the reason that Owen was not really that mad about his YouTube channel being erased, because he agreed to the terms and conditions of the community standards and whatever. And if I don't really think that he did break those rules, because he never incited violence once. The guy is completely against violence, and I mean, he has said things that people consider to be transphobic or homophobic or anti-Semitic. But I mean, really, the guy is, I would trust him with the lives of children. I don't have children, so I can't say my own children. But if I had children, I would trust him with my children. Um, it's just such a bummer that YouTube had to sell out to Google, and Google fucked up YouTube. Basically, is what happened. It just sucks. It sucks that you can't talk about how Israel is Zionism is a racist concept, and and I don't understand how people that are so against white nationalism can be for Zionism, because it's the same thing. It's the same fucking thing. If a Jewish homeland in concept, the only thing that's different from a white homeland is the population of a Jewish homeland is Jewish. A population of a white homeland would be white. It's the same fucking thing. And Owen Benjamin is not a white supremacist by any means. I mean, he disagrees with the term white, because there are so many sects of white people. So if you just are lumping us all into this one group of I kind of disagree with Owen Benjamin about this, because it's like splitting hairs. I mean, it's the tone of your skin, in America at least, that defines you as being white. Um, but he does have a point. It's kind of stupid to use the tone of your skin to identify you. And I mean, anyone that says that is obviously not a white supremacist. It just doesn't make sense. And I think that the people that buy into these like narratives of Owen Benjamin being a homophobic, sexist, racist bigot are probably either people who have just not seen a lot of Owen Benjamin's streams or his stand up or know much about the guy, or they've just completely bought into the mainstream, Jewish narrative that he is a racist, homophobic bigot. And, it's just ridiculous. And I feel for his struggle, that people are always trying to like take away his means of taking care of his family and stuff, because he is an entertainer. I don't think. I mean, obviously he homesteads and like can take care of his family by growing shit and stuff. But all of his monetary gains come from talking on the internet and selling tickets to his shows or whatever. But it's just really shitty that people want to go after good people who are pushing, staying celibate until you get married, getting married, not doing drugs, not drinking alcohol, you know, growing food, not relying on money. All these things that could potentially save your life. Save your life. It's just it shows you exactly what their motivations are in removing someone like that. They don't want you to save your life. They don't want you to do well for yourself. They don't want you to be happy and have children and a wife that loves you. They want you to cut your cock off and and go by Zay. It's just fucking stupid and ridiculous. And it sucks that YouTube is YouTube is not the only option. Like every stream that Owen Benjamin has ever done is on BitChute right now. It's on uh, bitchute.com/ Owen Benjamin Comedy. You can find like every stream he's ever done. And of course there's unauthorized TV, and He's on D Live doing the live streams now. Uh, it's harder for me to catch those live streams just because I don't get like notifications for them, and I need to I guess I need to register with that website and stuff because I am a huge Owen Benjamin fan. I just haven't I have an unauthorized account. I just I don't catch the live streams very much anymore, which is fine. I have a job that I'm at usually when he's doing them anyway, so whatever. You can also catch like segments of his live streams on YouTube still at Owen Benjamin Bear Cave. That's a channel that's like just clips. It's a clips channel, and he hasn't been removed yet, so that's a good thing. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I think the next channel review video I'm gonna do is gonna be on Finn McKenty's channel, Punk Rock NBA, which is a great channel. I'm only gonna be covering like the top tier of channels in this series I'm doing. But there are things that I disagree with these people about and things I dislike about their channels. But overall, I think they're great channels, and I am basically only doing this because I think that other people would enjoy them and should watch them. So yeah, go to bitshoot.com, check out Owen Benjamin comedy. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say that. Bitshoot.com/Owen Benjamin comedy. Great, great, you know, advice to live by, and hilarious jokes and songs, and he's a great pianist. Check it out.